Hello, Mario! Site plan 16, courts, service courts in this particular instance. We're going to have a look at, living courts in this particular instance. A living court is the area where we do our living, where we have our outdoor barbecues and that type of thing. Now, council requires that we have 80 square metres and that we can fit a 6 metre diameter circle into it. Just since you've last been with me, I've added another car in there. We do need 3, so that was quite a simple thing. All right, so let's get all the bits and pieces on. And what we're trying to do is we want to get an 80 square metre rectangle. And we need to just make sure about everything here. So we've got by layer, by layer, by layer. I have created a new layer here called courts, but as you'll notice there, I have not turned it on. So I'm going to turn it on there now. And there it is, all there by layer, by layer, by layer, but I've had it as red in the model space, but it'll be black in the viewport. Okay, so let's go to the rectangle tool, but before we do that, we'll escape out of there. We'll just go to Quickcalc, and that's a little calculator tool, and you can see up there that you can key in numbers and everything such as that, and you can clear it. So let's clear. It doesn't seem to want to clear. Oh, there it is there. So I'm going to go with a rectangle 80 by 12.5 on the long side, and that'll give me a 6.4 metre width, if you like. So now I can go to the rectangle tool here. Here's the rectangle tool, and it just asks me like so. And then there's a D for dimensions there, so I can go D, enter, and there's my 12,500. I've had a couple of goes at doing this already, and I'm going to push that in, and there's my 6.4, push that in, and you'll see that I'm in paper space, and I didn't actually want to be in paper space. I should have been in model space. So back to the rectangle tool, into model space, D for dimensions, enter, that's the length, that's the width, there's my rectangle. Okay, now I also need to, I want to put it parallel to the house, so all I do there is just move it in here, there it is, and now I'm going to rotate it round so it's parallel to the house. Rotate, and I can push R for reference. Okay, hit my sort of base point again. Here's a reference point here, and I can just pick that up and align it there with the house. Now what you'll see there is that we cannot fit that rectangle in there very well. Like if I go like that, it's going to sort of just be a little bit out. So what I'm going to do is just move the rectangle up there like that. Okay, like so, and I'm going to, because it doesn't have to be a rectangle, the service court doesn't have to be a rectangle, it just has to be a shape that contains a 6 metre diameter circle. So I'm going to explode that, particular one. On my previous trial I did get one of these in here, and I'm just going to delete that there, and delete that, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to draw a line in here. I'm going to draw a line from there up to there, which is, I've got my court, and I'm just going to move that to here, like that there. Okay, oh, I'm going to move it to the end of there. Okay, oh, that didn't work. Control Z. I'm just going to go move. Okay, move from there to there, like so, and then I'm going to draw another line, enter, from there to there, and that one there I'm just going to move slightly off. I just need to prove that I can get 80 square meters, so I'm just going to move this line here. That line, just going to move it. I just want to keep those other lines clear as well, so I can see there. Oh, it's not. A bit annoying. That's that line there I want, and I'm going to move it, but I want to move that end onto there. Okay, and then we'll just do a bit of a trim here, trim that out, or trim that there out, and then we'll lengthen these, dy for dynamic. Okay, lengthen these like that and like that, and then we'll trim them. I'll just trim to that one and to that one. Oh, finished that one. Will that come in? No, it won't. Trim, enter to that one. I was just trying to do it in fewer keystrokes. Okay, so now we've got a bit of a service court thingy in there. I'll just put a polyline around that, PL, polyline. Okay, right. Okay, and then we'll go close, enter. Okay, so that polyline there is 69.95 in area, so we need to make it a bit bigger. So let's just, okay, so this line that we've got in here, that line in there is, let's see, 9.2. So if we make that, if we offset that by a meter, offset enter, which is 1000, enter, offset that by a meter, that line there, put it there. Okay, and then we can, let's delete the polyline, let's delete that line there, let's extend, extend out to here, finish those. Okay, no, that's not going to work. Okay, let's do LEN, lengthen, dynamic. So let's pull these out to there, and this one here out to there, and then this one here to here. TR, enter. You'll notice that when I draw a polyline rather than use the boundary one, because there's other lines involved here. So now let's see, PL, enter. So that's going to there like that, and then we can close our polyline hopefully, and that'll give us an area, 78. So 78, so we need another couple of meters. One way we could do that is with a scale. So we could just scale. There's our polyline, enter. So that's selected a base point, we'll just go there. And if we make it 1.02, 2% bigger, let's see what that does. Not very much, it would appear. Okay, so that one there's, that's now 81. Oh, just enough. That's 81. So in fact we're a little bit too big. So let's delete, we can delete all that there. Delete those. So now we've got a polyline that's just slightly too big. Delete and delete. Let's see what, so our polyline's 81. So we may be able to just do a small scale. Let's see, SC, enter. Select the objects. Yep. Put a base point in, and then say let's go 99%, 0.99. And what does that give us? An area of 79.76. So we probably want to go 0.5% bigger, and that'll get us about right. Scale, select there, finished selection, base point, and 1.005. Okay, and there we are. That should give us 80.564. So that would be near enough. We wouldn't be lying if we said that that was our service court in there. And I might, you know, we could do some little bit of extra calculations there to get that sorted. So that would do our service court. Let's just put a circle in it with a diameter of 3, a radius of 3000. Enter. So that's all good. So there's our service court there. It's a rectangular figure. It's just not a rectangle, a regular rectangle. And I would, I'm going to go on that one there, just for the line type there of my little Travis one that I used there, and then I'll label these up at different points as that can be my service court. That's my living court in there. I'll label that up, living court. I think we'll try and finish this video now, so I'll label that up, and then I'll move on to the service court, which should be quite a lot easier, and it should fit in. So yeah, there we go. I mean, obviously there's plenty of other room that we could use there. So moving along, cheers, see you.